I wonder why there's a deleted video in the Battle Royale playlist. Isn't that your favorite episode, Huand?
Yes, why am I here? I'm not a co-host.
Hey guys, I'm back to watch an episode of Battle Royale, the episode that I've so far been the most hyped for. And I'm glad this intro is less of a jump scare, thank God. And, the rest of it's much better than... Mega Man vs. Samus from Season 0. The Forbidden Season. Wait, is that Cammy versus Nina? I can't wait for that one.
I'm Manny, and I'll be researching Guts, the Black Swordsman from Berserk.
Sorry, Manny, just sorry.
I'm Chelsea, and I'll be researching James Howlett, the Uncanny X-Men's Wolverine.
Is it bad that it took till just now for me to realize how inferior her mic is?
Battle Royale!
Ooh, an echo effect. Neat. Berserker Rage is a much better title. I like it. I like I like all this. This is good. Why does it fade into a full screen of the video, which then fades out?
Soon after, however, Guts was raped by one of Gambino's men, who he later murdered along with Gambino himself out of self-defense 2 years later.
They also ignore the prostitute that took him like a mum and, also died.
And brought him aboard with his group of raiders. Together, the Hawks were able to end Midland's 100-year war against the Empire of Chutter.
See, it's Tudor. It's not Chutter. Ew, Berserk 2016.
In addition, he is also equipped with throwing knives that Guts can throw with extreme accuracy to blind foes or cause distractions.
That's Tudor, not Guts.
Do you seriously think this guy can beat the Wolverine with only some small knives and a couple of bombs?
Fair point. Also, shut up.
Looks more like a heap of raw iron to me.
Really?
That it now exists in both physical and astral planes of existence, meaning this sword can ignore durability by cutting through the victim's soul.
Okay, so I know people will use this against Nightmare when comparing the two, but I want to know right now that hitting Nightmare's soul will still do jack shit against him, and that Night Terror would still curb stomp Guts, because he's the only Soul Calibur character being stronger than Algol, a reality warper. Figure out how Guts will beat that. Why am I talking about this? I think the correct way of wording that would be has fallen from great heights and survived. Yeah, blocked 1,000 demonic strikes. I think tanked is more accurate.
Guts was also able to rise from a crouching position and stab Dragon Slayer into the ground before lightning could hit him. This is a speed feat that can be calculated to around Mach 318.
Of course, Guts doesn't fight at that speed. Otherwise, nobody should really be surviving that. And this week, Dragon Slayer has around 98,711,970,000 and so forth, or about 10.07 megatons.
I am so confused as to how the person who didn't research the character would know of said character's weaknesses. This means that they also researched the character, or for some reason the researcher gave them their research. What?
When you think of X-Men, chances are Wolverine is the first one to pop into mind.
Wow, I only just noticed now it's kind of hard to understand her at times.
Called it!
Manny, shut the hell up!
Say what you want about the voice acting from Huan and I, but we do screams a lot better.
I'll punch you!
That's it, Thomas! Time for a reprogram!
I'll rape your face!
I'm a crazy cow who makes cupcakes from clay! Oh my God!
Also for fun, this is Danes.
It's like Hogwarts, except for mutants.
Yeah, and X-Men came out in 1963, a good 34 years before Harry Potter's first book. A small upgrade! Small! It's a huge upgrade! Also acknowledges that his skeleton is adamantium beta, but then states his claws are pure adamantium.
However, adamantium beta is still durable enough to endure beatings from the Hulk, one of the most physically powerful characters in Marvel. Beta is also the metal used for the exterior of Ultron, who has tanked attacks from planet busters such as Thor.
All true, but Hulk has done this to adamantium, and Thor can do this. For crying out loud, Hulk even dented Ultron. Rivaling only Hulks and Deadpools is wrong. It should be rivaled only by Hulk and Deadpool. Not to mention other versions of Wolverine and Deadpool, also Ghost Rider, and Sabretooth, whose healing factor is meant to rival Wolverine's, and X-23 as well. And as Guardian, I'm pretty sure the Berserker Rage loses both of these and not one or the other. That's actually Earth 1610 Wolverine and Hulk, not Earth 616. But wait, Wolverine got hit with an explosion so intense it wiped out all of his flesh. Now, based on common sense and that his skull isn't completely sealed around his brain, there's still his eye sockets and mouth, his brain should have been vaporized. If nothing but his skeleton remained, and his brain isn't his skeleton, put two and two together. And enhanced by alien crystal or not, that blood drop feat still shouldn't have worked if no brain equals no regeneration. Oh, they didn't mention his weakness to drowning or sensory overload. Guts could still drown him, or scream Griffith loudly enough to... I just pissed him off. I mean, not even the thunderclap killed him in terms of sound. Sorry if there weren't as many jokes this time. These characters are very near and dear to me, and I wanted to be more serious about this. Anyway, bye. I hope I'm not the only one who noticed the animated change, or the more obvious aspect ratio change. Well, that was a totally obvious outcome.
What chance does this edgelord have?
Calling Guts an edgelord has not only now made me hate Chelsea like I hate Volume 5, but I will also now be rooting for the character she is not analyzing. Yes, even Yang. Yes, Guts could drown him, but Guts has no chance of blowing out Wolverine's brains if those dinky not nukes. While it is noted that wounds from Dragon Slayer wouldn't fully heal, it should be noted that the Muramasa Blade, however the fuck you say it, was crafted specifically to take down Wolverine's healing factor. And he healed from that. I'm not really that interested, to be honest. I mean, I love both characters, but Yang's extremely bad showing in Volume 5, which she got absolutely obliterated by Mercury and Emerald, kind of made me realize she's screwed. I mean, it's kind of cool it's going to be out one day before my birthday. And by the way, that's March 8th, because they're American. It'd be March 7th for me when this comes out. Shut up, Huan. Anyway, this battle doesn't interest me. I'm sick of all the people overestimating Ruby characters and inaccurately representing them when attempting to use stats. Just don't tell me Yang can tank jumbo jets or move at Mark 6 or something. Yang is not that strong, guys. It's inevitable they'll be like, oh, well, Yang can fight with Mercury and he can dodge miniguns that can shoot it, blah, blah, blah. But he's not dodging the gunfight. He's just running faster than Coco can turn that slow-ass thing. Mercury is also not visibly going as fast in this fight. Yang is not that strong, guys. Especially with all the nerfing the character suffered in Volumes 4 and 5. I mean, Volume 3 had Crow moving at blinding, flashing speeds, which only maidens can do in later volumes. It's kind of ridiculous in my opinion. I'm pretty sure Leone's stronger, around the same speed if not faster, so on, yada yada. Everyone way overestimates Ruby characters. Or they way underestimate Ruby characters. This is why I'm never doing a serious not death battle Ruby characters involving a balanced fight without an obvious winner or an in-universe battle. Sure, I'm open to Yang winning, but if you start throwing her out in megatons and shit, I'm gonna flip out. Also, haha, I made a thumbnail this time, you can clip in your video because shameless self-promotion! What the fuck is with this ending? Anyway, love the episode, love the animation, attention to detail and research on the characters is good. I'm not sure if I'm hyped for Yang versus Leone. I mean, I'd prefer Weiss versus you at this point, I mean, god. Okay, in hindsight, I'm not hyped at all. I just want to see what comes out. Do Destroyer vs. Cyrus, please!
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places.